Hello, it's SuperSeizer, DjEphixa, and welcome to Romance Detective 2! So, I knew that there was probably two that, because Romance Detective 1 ended weirdly, and I wanted a sequel, and also what I found out was this game, or this series, was made by the same developer that made Lonely Wolf Treat, and apparently there's like more to those types of stories. That I played Lonely Wolf Treat a long time ago, and I didn't know how similar the art styles were. It's made by the same developer, so we're gonna be playing Romance Detective 2. Oh, look at my girls, they're back! Alright, let's start. Let's do it. I am about to it. Hello, you're about to read Romance Detective 2, an unfinished visual novel that has been in development for about 22 months, during which time I've made and released 6 other pretty short games in its stead. I think I know what it is. The story is complete aside from a few short scenes left unwritten, and you will see a lot of sketches in place of final art. It's at least presentable and a satisfying experience despite the light of polish. It's fine! I like it! So here's the reason it's being released in this state. My writing partner for the story, the person this project was mainly dedicated to, has been out of my life since the end of 2015. That's upsetting. That's made it difficult for me to stay invested in the idea. Of course, I'd love it to be the fun and cool game that everyone's been waiting for almost 2 years to play, but that pressure is almost what keeps me from ever wanting to work on it. I thought for a long time, and I could do was keep finishing things little by little whenever I could, and eventually I'd be done. But despite feeling so close to the end so long, I've had to fight myself to get anything done. I just ended up feeling like, what's the point of working on anything that I don't enjoy anymore? That's upsetting. I'm sorry. Naomi, that's the developer. I'm sorry that your partner has been out of your life. But I'm sorry you feel this way, though. That's an upsetting way to start a game. So I decided I need to free myself. Romance Detective 2 is finally released, and I have no intention of returning to it. I want to keep moving forward. With all the context in mind, I hope you'll enjoy this anyway. I'm sorry this is all I could. I'll enjoy it anyway, Nami. I like it. I like your spunk. 11:20 a.m. Art Museum. What is up? Ooh, these are nice sketches. Hey, detective, do you know why I brought you here today? Because it's 1 year since we've met. Oh! If you mean to say there was a reason other than to appreciate the beautiful works of art displayed on these walls, then no, I'm not aware of what that might be. I'll give you a hint. Guess what today is? It's the 1 year anniversary! Ah, now that you mention it, this is where we first met. It's 1 month ago. I thought it was a year. That's right. It's like an anniversary date. You've certainly grown into your romance title. I'm honored to hear that from the lovely romance detective, romance cop, and romance detective forever. Did you plan on this rose-themed exhibit being featured as well? No, that was actually an unfortunate coincidence. Unfortunate, yeah, I mean, roses have been kind of ruined for me since that case. I know! I had to spit mine out of my freaking mouth. He was like, devil rose, get out! They are bittersweet, I suppose. How so? Well, they might certainly cause a great deal of trouble. We might not have met otherwise. Very true! I never thought of it that way before. I guess that makes this a romantic coincidence. Ow! Indeed it does. Let's take a closer look at all this art. We gotta have the full experience. Oh my god! It's 1 month ago! Look at that! This is the same vase! Oh! This is the same vase from our first assignment together, isn't it? Yes it is! Look at us go! Who could forget? It's one of a kind. Of course it is! Looking at it now, I almost want to take it home as keepsake. Yes! Let's become criminals! Even despite its gaudy appearance, it's definitely grown on me. Yes! I like it! What are these? I want to save taking a leaflet for last. I should at least look around with the detective a little bit more before we move on. Oh, detective! Let me guess, red is your favorite color? Oh, no, it's motherfreaking pink. I suppose it's crimson, to be specific. It's very alluring. No wonder you've drawn to roses, huh? I mean, aside from being named after them. Yeah, roses. Jesus, I did not understand. Roses are a symbol of romance and beauty. I always admire them as such, though now I no longer feel the need to carry one with me as proof of my devotion to romance. But you need it! Yeah, you're beautiful without the help of any silly flower. Roses are not silly. Okay, roses are red and violets are violet. Hee, you're turning your favorite color. Now enough of that. I'm turning my favorite color. Oh, what kind of art is this? You know, they all look like the same art, it's just red and stuff like that. You know, maybe it's rude to say this, but it doesn't look like much effort was put into some of these. Look closer, you can feel the unique energy from each brush stroke. Do you see how the paint has been layered on some places more than others? Yeah, but more paint doesn't necessarily mean more effort. These ones are just blobs of color. Romance Cop, it may be true that a skilled artist's work will often seem effortless. However, it can take years of practice to be able to create such evocative works as these. See, it's just like motherfucking what was it? Da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa and he spent a lot of time on it, but what was his name? What was the other artist's name? There was the other artist that just did this to the thing. He just stroked it up and it looks awesome. And they all have different deep meanings. Sure, but they're so messy compared to that big one behind us. It just feels like, to me, that the artist got lazy. You tend towards more traditional figurative art. I see, very well. There's still much hope to your taste to expand in due time. Oops, I feel like I'm disappointing her somehow. Yeah, what do? Now we take the flower. The leaflet. You pick up a leaflet to take home. Yay! This is so wonderful. So, after this, I was thinking we could go to... Geez, you have like freaking... Oh, goodness. I was thinking we could go to the mall. Let's stop some crimes.
Come in, Romance Cop.
Oh, it's the Chief. Hello there, Chief. It could be urgent. Romance Cop and Romance Detective here. Do you need us for something, Chief?
Sorry, I know you're off duty today, but I got a few things that I need to take care of. Things have been unusually busy lately, so you're the only ones I can count on.
Oh, count on us! We are the duo of romance! Could be crimes against romance. Go ahead, Chief, we're listening.
First and foremost, it seems like a punk teenager went on vandalism spree, ruined some school property, among some other things. I want you two to go investigate.
It might be for love! Huh? Wouldn't that fall under the school resource officer's jurisdiction? What?
Why would a middle school need something like that?
Oh, it's a middle school. Wait, why is it a teenage boy then? I thought every school has its own police officer. At least the ones Louise I went to did. I guess it's different in Love Bloom. Romance Cop, what kind of city did you come from? A normal one? Freaking not the countryside where, you know, bad stuff happened.
That aside, just head over to Snapdragon Middle School.
Snapdragon, ooh, that's a name.
The vice principal will fill you in on the details.
Woo! Let's go! Crimes of romance! Oh, and the other thing, we got an escaped convict on the loose. We go! An escaped what? Shouldn't you have brought that up with the middle school one's more...
He isn't dangerous, I don't think, but we should probably find the guy, so drop by when you can. I'll show you his mugshot so you know what to look for.
Oh, don't tell me Lupin's in this one too! Understood. Thank you, Chief.
No problem, always happy to have the romance duo on the case.
Yes! The romance duo! Please don't call us that. Of course you can.
Oh, don't be shy, Romance Cat. See you two later.
Woo! Let's go! I'm not the shy one. Now then, what were you about to say before the Chief called us? Oh, I wanted to go to the park after this, but it looks like we're busy. Oh, I thought it was the mall. I don't know. Don't worry, Romance Cop. I'm sure we will have plenty of future opportunities to spend our quiet, peaceful days at the park. Is this really okay with you? We were supposed to have the whole day off. It's fine! It's crimes of romance! Whether we're on the job or not, what truly matters is our time spent together. I love Romance Detective. She's something. Detective? What I mean is, nothing to fret over. Our city needs us. We're the superheroes. Agreed. Alrighty. Let's decide what do you do first. The vandalism case or the escaped convict? I'll leave that entirely up to you. What do we do? Alright, let's go to the Snapdragon Little School. Why not? What about the school? If they're going so far as to involve the police, there's got to be some intense vandalism. Hearts drawn everywhere. I suppose. Are you now worried about the escaped convict? Well, the chief said he wasn't dangerous, so we can deal with it afterwards. The school is closer anyways. I like the way she thinks. Then it's decided. Let us go forth and solve this case of love. No one said anything about love being involved, but considering the cases we normally get, it might be just a case of love after all. To the school! Yeah, let's go! You two must be from the police department. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Vice Principal Bell. Hello. I like donuts. I am Romance Detective and this is my partner, Romance Cop. Heavens! I wasn't expecting them to send the great Romance Detective for something like this. And you're a duo now. How exciting. My partner and I appear wherever we are needed for romantic justice. Yep, no crime is too small for the team. So please, give us the rundown, ma'am. What happened here? Well, we had a group of students decorating a food stand for the big spring festival. In order to raise money for the school, they were gonna sell baked goods, same as every year. But apparently someone took issue with that, cause they decided to sabotage the whole stand. Come with me. That looks pretty. Well, maybe if you let loose on the green. This is what it looks like as of last night. It's very colorful. Used to be much cuter, if you ask me. The students only have today and tomorrow to fix it up and make it presentable. We'd like to catch the little troublemaker as soon as possible before they have the chance to do something like this again. Could you two find out who did it? Leave it to us. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Okay. Are those roses? Detective, do you think this might mean? Impossible. We've already solved that case. But if there's some kid carrying around one of those roses around, if they somehow got into circulation again, at least we know how to handle it. Though I haven't noticed any since that incident. We never did figure out what caused the roses to make such people act so impulsively. Can we even say we truly solved that case? I suppose not. However, we don't have any leads. Baseless conjecture will not bring us any closer to the truth. Yeah, I guess so. I'll just chalk it up to another one of those things where I'm not meant to understand. Like how Cupid is real. Alrighty then. What else? This thing's pretty sturdy. I wonder how old it is. Snapdragon Middle School participates in Spring Festival annually. They have painted and repainted the same stand as long as I can remember. Oh, so it's like a tradition. Maybe someone who ever made a mess is protesting the festival? It's a possibility. However, if we consider what is written here, it is clear that a different motive is much more likely. Ooh. Look at all this graffiti. This child is very talented. Now's not the time to be impressed, detective. Though it does look kind of cool. They didn't have permission to use this as their personal canvas. There's a poem here. Aster. Who names their child Aster? You're rad as hell, I'm bad as hell. Without you, I'm sad. Oh, perfect poem. You're rad, you're bad, I'm sad. Oh. Well, whoever wrote this should be better sticking off painting to painting. It's kind of cute though for a middle schooler. Cute. This bit of writing certainly deserves more praise than that. It's an excellent rhythm. It's like a song. But comparison to hell is intended to mean exceedingly, but also serves to emphasize the author's state in being absence of this Aster character. Brilliant. Okay, but the poems are supposed to rhyme. I mean, I guess it does, but you can't just end it all the lines the same. That's cheating. First the paintings, now this. Rules do not apply to poetry, Romance Cop. It's called a free verse. There are only guidelines, not to bind words, but to provide a framework for conveying greater meaning. Exactly. Well, I still think it's cheating. I'll work on your apparent issues with appreciating poetry another time. These are well-constructed words, have granted us a few clues. You're right, it looks like our culprit has a crush on Aster. Whoever that is. The vice principal will surely fit us in. Excuse me, there's something I think you can help us with, ma'am.
Oh, what would that be?
Does anyone at the school go by the name of Aster?
Well, yes, but
she died 3 weeks ago.
Dear little Aster would never be involved in something like this. Besides, she's the only one who oversaw the project in the first place. It's part of her job as student secretary.
We're not accusing her or anything, but could you please talk to her, or let us talk to her? She might be able to point us in the right direction.
Well, I suppose.
Is she here at school today?
Yes, I think it would be best if you met her after classes let out, so you don't mind waiting a while. I can gladly to bring her to you then.
Ah, well, this isn't exactly urgent. What do you think, detective? We still need to stop by the police station. However, if you would prefer us wait here, I have no objections. It's up to me, well... No, we're gonna stay put. I don't want to jump cases. It won't be too long, right? Let's just wait here.
If you don't mind, I'll bring her to you as soon as possible.
Thank you. Being back at middle school brings up all sorts of memories.
Does it?
Yeah, I was really awful as a kid. I had a bunch of delinquent friends. We called ourselves a gang.
Ooh, you got that gaggle for Johnny.
But I think the worst we ever did together was steal junk food from the convenience stores.
Shoplifting.
I used to skip class and pull pranks on teachers and all that. It's amazing that my parents were able to put up with the unruly little brat I was.
Romance Cop, a former delinquent. I can't imagine it at all. Yeah!
Don't get any tomato sauce on your shirt, sweetie. And what was the great romance detective like as a kid? I don't think I can imagine you any different than you are now either. I know I had what was it? Flintlock Wood. I had the coat on since I was an adult. I was as a kid just running around with all the sleeves all like this. With a rose in my mouth.
I was quiet. I don't think I ever made myself very approachable.
What makes you say that?
I think I accidentally brought up a sensitive subject. It's all about the roses!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Want to hear a funny story?
By all means. Yes. I love funny stories.
When I was a middle schooler, I glued all the toilet seats to stay permanently up in the girls' room. What? I got suspended for 2 weeks for that stunt. What? How was that a prank? If it was oh! I don't know, you filled a locker full of balls, and then when they opened it, they got splattered with balls.
That's a good one.
Sounds like you were quite a handful.
It does, Christ's sake. What would your cousin think of you?
Oh, and there was this other time I drew something obscene on my friend's locker and it wouldn't come off. Then he got in trouble for it. It was hilarious. I mean, at the time, looking back now, I feel sorry for my friend. I'm sure you did enough as a police officer by now to repent your past mischief.
Yeah, Jesus. It's funny. It's like you're the baddest kid around. You were so troublemaker, and then you become a police officer.
Maybe. I haven't been with the force for very long, though. Oh yeah, wasn't in the first game it was our first day?
Yo, what the what?
What I mean is that you should take pride in this, Romance Cop. You are living proof that people are capable of change.
I know, what the heck? Don't tell me she's secretly doing all these crimes, though.
Yeah, I guess so. And it probably sort of helps that I can think like a criminal.
No, your enemy, right? Yeah.
Keep your friends close and your enemas closer. Precisely. Do you think the culprit in this case would show up to school today? Oh, definitely. They want to see everyone's reactions. Plus, skipping might draw suspicion, you know?
True. Oh my god. Oh my god. She is such a criminal.
You're like a seasoned professional at delinquency.
Whoa, what the what? Hey, I told you I'm reformed. What? She looked like a ghost.
Yes, of course. You're not gonna tease me about this forever, are you? Only time will tell. Wait. You gotta think like romance detective. Only time will tell. Aw. Detective, jeez.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh. What? It's another anime-like character.
You're mad, right? So start yelling. What would that accomplish? I see no point in it. Oh my gosh. I'm such a valley middle schooler. What are you, a robot? Normal people would shout at someone who wrecks your stuff. Different people express their emotions in different ways. Me, I just say whatever.
But you never express anything. I just wish you react sometimes.
Whatever.
Whoa, oh, that anime guy may be just the culprit. Oh, Asta, there you are. There are two nice ladies here from the police department that I'd like to speak to you about what happened. That's spooky to a kid.
Two police officers are here to tell you about something.
Alright. Hi.
Hello, Aster. I'm Officer Chris. Romance cop. And this is my partner, romance detective.
You're a police officer? You don't look like one at all. There she goes, ghost-like.
I'm undercover. Shut up. That's why I'm not in uniform.
Sure, that's what they all say.
We have a few questions for you concerning this graffiti.
I don't know anything about it.
Then I promise I won't take very long. Well, I promise this won't take very long.
Present. Do you know who did it? Present. Oh, present. Here we go.
This poem here, doesn't it remind you of something like a love letter, maybe?
Do you think the culprit is referring to me?
Yes, so do you have any secret admirers? Well, they're all secrets, so why would she know?
They wouldn't be a secret if I knew about them. Very Aster!
She has a point, romance cop. Fine, never mind. Do you know who did it? Is there anyone you know who might be responsible for this?
No, I don't think so.
Even the smallest hint could be helpful to us. If I did happen to see something, I wouldn't have any proof. I'd rather not make any baseless accusations against my classmates.
I like this Aster chick.
So, did you see something?
So, yeah, no, nothing.
You didn't see anything? You said you didn't see anything, but I'm not quite convinced. Please tell us where you were and when the crime took place. You need an alibi.
I was in the library until sundown. The library can confirm my alibi for you.
There's no need. Your answer has given away a crucial fact to this case.
A crucial fact? And what could that be?
That you have knowledge of when the vandalism occurred.
Haha! You weren't sure if it happened after school or not, but you just confirmed that for us. Your reasoning is flimsy. I only assume that was when it took place because the perpetrator would have been in class otherwise.
You're certain it was a student who did this?
Again, should be obvious. I can't imagine a member of the faculty destroying a student work in any such way, and the poem could have been written by someone around my age.
True! So you agree that the poem is lame? Earlier I couldn't convince the detective at all, but at least I got you backing me up on this now.
I didn't say it was lame. Her simple approach to writing is actually...
She knows! Her?
I misspoke.
You're not wiggling your way out of this one. Tell us what you know. Yeah! She's misspoken! We got you red-handed!
I really have nothing to say. As I told you before, there is no proof.
Then why try to hide it from us?
I could be mistaken.
You don't want to be friend. You don't want to get your friend in trouble, huh?
Oh, no, we aren't exactly friends, but it would be
unfair of me to make accusations based on what could have been a coincidence. That's why I lied. Jesus Christ. You shouldn't lie to the police. It's called obstructing justice. But either way, you aren't going to tell us who you're talking about unless there's proof. Is that how it is? Yes, please understand. We'll forget you said anything. Detective, I will tell you one thing though. If it really was her, she'll be back again tonight. The culprit's gonna strike again? Holy Jesus! How do you know? You could call it intuition, I guess. Then we'll hold a stakeout. Stakeout, pizza, chocolate bars. Stakeout, staying up real late. Could you at least give us a time frame for when the culprit might strike? The time this time they won't have the cover of any open classroom. After dark would be a safe bet. Great, let's hope they do come back tonight so we can catch them in the act. Are you worried? No, vandalism is wrong. Whoever's behind this should be caught. I like this girl! That's right, crimes, especially those committed in the name of love, must not go unpunished. Love, may I ask a question? Sure, what is it? You two are partners, correct? Yes! We are the romance duo! That's right, in the professional and romance sense. Oh my God, please refrain from shouting. That's such an embarrassing thing. No! We are the romance duo! Whoops, sorry. I see, interesting. Well, if we're finished here, I'm going home now. Good luck with your stakeout. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh yeah, baby. With that business settled, it's time we head to the station. Oh right, I was getting wrapped up in this investigation. I almost slipped my mind. Maybe someone already found the escapee by now? Let's find out. Alright, let's go. She got an eye patch now? What did she get an eye patch? Who poked her eye? There you are. I was beginning to think you two forgot about the criminal on the loose. Of course not, but Chief, what happened to your eye? What are you wearing an eye patch? Is it like some kind of pirate fiend holiday I don't know about? Oh, this? I lost my eye. No big deal. What? It's a no big deal. What? What? Are you okay? Lighten up, Romance Cop. I was joking. I just got a little banged up last night. You know, by our jailbreak friend. Did he punch you during his escape? Why you I need to wear an eye patch for that? No, nothing like that. He just slipped out so quietly. No one even noticed he was missing until this morning. No, the eye patch is from what got him arrested in the first place. Can you please tell us the whole story from the beginning? The way you've been explaining it feels like you're trying to give me a heart attack. It appears Romance Cat has not yet grown accustomed to your particular sense of humor, Chief. Please go easier on her in the future. Yeah, sorry about that. You shouldn't worry about me though. I'm extremely robust for my size. Anyway, we'll start here. This is our guy. Okay? The Chief hands you a copy of a mugshot. I told him we didn't really need to bother with photos since he wasn't really being arrested, but he was very insistent that we follow a proper procedure. He really wanted a mugshot. Why would anyone want to go through all this? So what happened was we were both at the sports bar trying to watch a game, right? Then what happened to be sitting next to him? It was an intense game, so of course when our team scored, the whole bar got really worked up. So suddenly an elbow hit me right in the eye. Oh, it was him. So she arrested him because he assaulted an officer. Got it! He got a pretty good hit on me. I stumbled backwards in some chairs. It must have looked a lot worse than it felt because there was a whole crowd of people surrounding me asking if I was alright. And this guy, our perp, was all in my face apologizing over and over. I kept telling him it wasn't his fault and that I was totally fine, but he wasn't having it. Then I guess someone shouted at me like, hey, that's the chief police you just assaulted, bro. Hey, that's the chief of police you just assaulted, bro. Which really only made the guy even more panicked. Things escalated. He ended up on his knees begging me to lock him up for the night so he could make it up for what happened. It was pretty ridiculous. Even though everyone just agreed it was clearly an accident, he just wouldn't let it go. The only way that night was going to end was with me taking him to jail. So what I did do is I arrested the guy. The end. What? So then, I don't get it. Why'd he break out? Who knows? Change of heart? I don't understand. Why? He's not even like a dangerous criminal. understand why we must capture this man. Without spending his full night in jail, he can never atone for his mistake. He was never supposed to be in jail in the first place! Well, like I said, I never held it against him in the first place. But it shouldn't have made such a big deal out of it if he wasn't gonna follow through all the way. What a strange guy. As soon as we find him, I'm demanding an explanation. Let me know how it goes. I'm here for you if you have any other questions. Thank you, Chief. Hold on. Before we go, I wanted to change into my uniform. Okay! Romance Cop! You know, I'm really glad I paired you two up. That girl was so uptight when she first got here. With you around, she's much more relaxed. Oh, so good. It's all thanks to you working those romance detective charms. But really, Rose, thanks for always helping out. There's no need to thank me. After all, it is my mission in life to carry out romantic justice. Of course. It's really nice seeing you more around more often. There you go. And then I realized you previously longed for my company. We're friends, aren't we? I just figured you were always off doing lone wolf thing. Important romance cases to solve and whatnot. Perhaps the three of us should go out sometime. I would like to make up for the years of neglect you've suffered. Sounds good to me, but I got to do the boss thing and tell you it ain't happening till your work's done. Then we'll be swift. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to go now. Perfect time, Romance Cop. Let us proceed. Bring.
Love Room Police Department, Chief Heather speaking.
Yes, hello, Heather. My name is Narciso. Narciso? I'm, currently housing a man who escaped from your jail last night. You're looking for him, right? He won't turn himself in, so, if someone could come, get him, that'd be, fantastic. Oh, well, that's convenient. There's dispatch on the way, sir. Oh my god, he looks so cute! Look at his bubbly face. Oh, yes, hello. He's in the back room. I don't think he's realized you're here yet, so if you could just quietly, but I've been making him cookies, so yeah. Oh my god, he's running! He crashed through the window! His name's Sage? Ooh. Spunky. Too late. Alright, Detective, how fast can you run? No, wait, that might not be necessary. I'm sure he'll come back if we just wait here for him. Go get her! What? Really? He's just panicked right now is all. He's prone to overreacting, and when he feels backed into a corner, he'll make impulsive decisions like breaking through my sliding glass door every now and then. I may just ask, what is your relationship to this man? Oh, this is embarrassing. He's actually my boyfriend. I know him better than anyone. But then, why'd you turn him in? Because he explained to me, at least, he agreed to do his time. Do his time. I knew the police were looking for him, so, he was set on leaving the country and starting a new life. For what? He just accidentally poked a chief's eye. It doesn't really... I think it would be best for him to face the consequences. Please go easy on him. It sounds like the whole thing was just gotten really out of hand. I mean, the chief said she wasn't coming to arrest him in the first place, so why all this? I sense another force is at work here. Another case of love. Really sorry for all this trouble. I don't know what's gotten into him. It's not your fault, sir. We'll get this straightened out in due time. Yes, please at least let me cook you a nice meal while you wait for Sage to come back. Oh, how kind of you. Now that you mention it, I'm actually really hungry. What about you, Detective? Yes, sounds lovely. However, we can't expect him to return while a police car is parked so conspicuously out in front. Right, I'll go take care of that. Okay. I'd really like to continue, but I can't. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm gonna leave this episode of Romance Detective Dose right here. If the developer is watching, which I doubt she will. But don't think that I'm disappointed with these sketches. I think it actually adds a little level of I don't know. I like seeing the sketches. It kind of gives it different flow. I mean, Cause like I've always been very like envious of artists. So when you like see how people draw and stuff like that, it looks nice. But I'm not disappointed at all. I really like this so far. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, anyway, thank you all so much for joining me this video. We're back with my 2 girls. I love them. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me this video. If you did enjoy, blast the like button without doing, subscribe for some more boss, and I will see you guys in the next video.